Hello everyone, this is Tyler with Whose Turn Is It? And today we are starting the Mass Effect 1 playthrough, hopefully one of 3 playthroughs I'll be doing on Mass Effect, because I plan to play through 1, 2, 3, and this should be a fun series because this is one of the games I truly love to play. I think this is one of the more relaxing games that I've ever played, and I enjoyed just about every aspect of it. So yeah, let's just start in with
Welcome
the
to the
character
Alliance
creation. We're going
military
to run through
database.
the little sequence of the database,
Classified
and then
information requested.
we'll start with the character creation, pick the class, and see
Establishing
where we end
secure
up.
connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Enter new ID. We're going to do a custom mail. The old school Xbox keyboard.
Please log in to access your profile.
Yes, I'm okay with that. I actually really like the intro to this game because it makes it feel like you're actually going through your paperwork and actually get yourself set up as a
Warning,
soldier.
data
It's kind of fun.
detected.
Because then we gotta reset and we kind of get to now
Please
pick
reconstruct
everything
profile.
that we are down to
Confirm
class,
pre-service history.
a history. I kind of like the colonists, everyone's kind of killed around. That's kind of the story that I think most suits the kind of person that would be able to handle the situation of a Shepard,
Confirm psychological profile.
sole survivor.
Confirm military
And then we get to the fun part, the
specialization.
class. I get to change this, I think, now, and then going into the second game, I get to change it. I'm not going to be changing going into the second. I want to be able to run through all of it, kind of run through all the classes, why I will and won't pick it. The soldier, I don't like playing as the soldier. I think it's too gunplay heavy as far as when you get into later games, there's no spells or anything that kind of help you out. I don't really like that because the gunplay is not really one of the strong points of Mass Effect, especially Mass Effect 1. You rely a lot on powers and spells, not spells, but powers and abilities. The engineer is really fun. They get the turrets, shields, a disruption, a healing, but they're more of a support, and they're terrible to play as because you can't rely on your teammates to get all the killing done. Adept is probably the one I'll pick because I like the training. The training with only the pistol sucks in the first game, but going throughout the game, you can really get a lot done just as an adept, just using your biotic powers. Other than that, like the infiltrator is a sniper, they get invisibility, but you really are like a one-shot pistol because you can't do a whole lot other than take some people out at the very beginning. The Sentinels are more of like they're very power heavy. They don't receive any advanced weapon training. So all your guns suck. So you're super cooldown a reliant. So when using a power, you'll end up with a few seconds where you can't pretty much do anything of use. And then the Vanguard is biotic warriors. They get the shotguns. They're more of dive in, and the difficulty of Mass Effect 1. The Vanguard is really in the back line, not very good. So I definitely will be going with the Adept.
Confirm facial identification.
Yeah, I'm fine with the
Profile
appearance.
reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty. Let's keep it normal. I'm not trying to sit here and spend 3 hours trying to beat a boss. Off. I know what they need. Subtitles will leave on just in case some people can't really hear the best. Target assist low. Autosave, yes please. Alright, we're going to jump into the game. I'm going to be going quiet for a bit as we kind of watch the cutscenes.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, so this is the first chance we kind of get to play with the chat, so it's a little wheel, and you pick your options. Unlike some recent games, this game was very front forward with what you're going to be saying. Later on, we'll be getting blue and red options, depending on Renegade and Paragon. I'll kind of get to those more as we go, but it's more of like the reputation that we saw from like the Fallout series, more here, where it's just your good points and your bad points. Not really as far as against each other, but you get a bar for good points and a bar for bad points, and you can use those points in certain situations however you see fit. And it's not like a currency system; they just build up, and when you reach a certain point, there's certain choices you get to make and certain actions you take. Yeah, I agree. I don't like the Spectres because they are kind of just Black Shadow agents. I'll kind of talk about the lore of this game because this is lore-wise one like top 3 games for me.
Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good.
Yeah.
Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, so here we are. We're on board the Normandy. This is the, I think it's a cruiser, Alliance cruiser or a vessel.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself
Yeah, not much to say about the ship so far, so we don't get to really see it a whole lot in action. In the second one, a lot more can be done with it, but for right now, it is just kind of a base of operations for us and one of the bigger ships in the game as far as just of importance, but in gameplay wise, it won't really serve a purpose.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Alright, so this is our first kind of look at the battlefield, the HUD. You press the bumper, I'm gonna get all my weapons. You can see I have like a sniper, assault rifle, shotgun, but I'm untrained, so I'm not gonna be able to just really shoot them with any axe. If I go with the Lancer, yeah, that's a very insanely wide accuracy. If I go over to like the shotgun, the radius on that is just absolutely insane. And then over to the sniper,
Don't worry, they're harmless.
you can't see it, but if you look at the edges, that's my fire radius. Where's a good spot where you can see it? Yeah, you physically can't see my, like, I can shoot anywhere on screen, and if I zoom, it won't even let me zoom down the sights, so I can't even try to use a sniper rifle. Whereas if I go to the pistol, that's my shooting radius. If I go to right bumper, I get my powers, so right now I have warp, which if I remember, more vulnerable to future damage. I don't know yet, but I know it strips armor. And then throw is exactly what it sounds like. Caden gets throw and he gets sabotage, which overheats nearby enemy weapons and burns for minor damage. So it can be insanely good if we have someone with a good weapon. We can then shut their weapon off. But enough about that. Sprint is insanely fast in this game, because you just get a very small bar of it and then you spend it all and you just charge forward like crazy. Alright, first combat. You can hit it. There you go, Tyler. Alright.
Clear.
The first man down.
Ripped right through his shields.
Kind of upset. There's a reason they really don't give him any powers, because he never even enters combat.
We'll see that he receives.
But unfortunately, you kind of got to move on.
I need you to stay focused.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, sir.
That's kind of like the first time if I can put it up. I actually have upgrade points I can spend. I should have spent those. You can see up at the top, like left of my character, I have the Paragon bar, and as I reach each of those, I'll kind of reach a new set of, I guess, Paragon levels. The same with the Renegade. I kind of start with a base based on my options. So we kind of go through each of the skills really quickly. Basic armor, just able to equip better light armor, shield boost. A pistol, I'll get perks like marksman, and I'll get advanced marksman, then I'm pretty sure expert or master. Better throw, then I get lift, which is like an AoE ability, so I can throw enemies in the air. Better warp, I get singularity, pull people towards it and lift everyone, which is insanely good because I can lock a whole area down with lift and then a singularity. Barrier, give us a shield, like stasis an enemy, increase all my cooldowns, increase my protection, new dialogue options, and then intimidate as well. So I'm going to open up 1 point in charm, 1 point in that, and then another point in warp. As for Caden, he's kind of got like decryption, and he's got first aid, which so I'm going to increase squad healing, and then decreases cooldowns. Yep, that sounds good to me. Let's kind of head through it. These things are pointless. They don't hurt you. You don't get any experience for killing them. These guys you do though. Let's just use a warp there.
I've lost shields.
Use a sabotage there. See what that does. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot it because it's not using sabotage.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Upgrade kit. Let's grab this.
Check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the
Fuel
dig site.
generator, and so I can go over to equipment. Did I not grab it? No, yeah. I think I salvaged it. That's fine.
Now it gets fun!
I've lost shields.
I think we got him, Commander.
We're pretty much just killing Geth drones in this area, and we meet Ashley Williams, the second real, I guess, a companion or squad mate in this game. So this is where we also get first introduced to, really introduced to the Geth and kind of what they do. They are a robotic species made by the Asari, who we'll meet later in the game. I'll introduce them as we meet them. And they are AI robotics who right now are working for the Reapers, who was that giant purple robot that we saw in the video. I'll kind of bring all this back up as we meet things that are more pertinent. I'll take those guys down, talk to Ashley.
Thanks for your help, Commander. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Move out.
One thing I like about this game is that a Shepard, for even an adept, is going to hold an assault rifle for each kind of scene he'll be wearing. He'll be using the assault rifle, which is a weapon I'm actually able to properly use. Let's get barrier and let's get basic armor up. Caden, give you barrier as well. Give us a lot of tankiness. Just increase your first aid. Also, it calculates everything in newtons for force. So if you're a physics head like me, then you can kind of understand how much power is actually going through those. You're pretty much just going to use an assault rifle. Both of them are. You're going to get that. You're going to also get that. You're going to point assault rifles. Make sure that Caden. Oh yeah, Caden's in. I don't think he's in depth. I think he's a sentinel or a. Yeah, I think he's a sentinel. So yeah, all of our weapons are fine where they are.
I've lost shields.
Geth up here, and you can kind of throughout the game you're gonna find little crates and stuff. You want to make sure you're opening those up, getting everything you can. Like now you can see I have Scorpion armor, which will make me a little bit tankier. Pistol. Yeah, I'm gonna take the striker. And Caden, I don't think he can use the shotgun properly. I know Ashley can take that more damage. She's wearing the Phoenix armor, so that's way better.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Those autosaves are like hugely important because I can't really think of many other games that were autosaving as frequently as this game was, which was a huge step because I remember back in the day if you failed, you pretty much restarted whole levels over. I remember playing Perfect Dark Zero, which came out roughly, I think only a few years behind this game, had no autosaves. So if you weren't manually saving, you were pretty much, you fail, you start the level. The Geth, so these are husks. They're formed from these little spikes. Really easy to take care of because you can just use a throw against them and keep them at bay. They're purely melee. But yeah, just give them a nice throw, even a singularity. And they become pointless.
That door, it's closed. Security locks engaged.
I wasn't paying attention enough apparently, and I failed that, so... Oh, I'm gonna jump +1. I might be able to open it now. Ooh, no. Can't blow it open. Didn't mean to do that. Phoenix Corrigan armor. Might as well just give her the hurricane. Actually, no, because I don't. If anyone can use the hurricane, it's her. The hammer. Pretty much, I'm just gonna give Ashley all my guns because in any situation, I can give her the best of the best guns, and then have her switch to anything right now that I need.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Alright, so yeah, so we meet the second Spectre of the game. We just met Saren, who is obviously becoming a villain in the game. Very important. He's like the main villain of the whole game. It's kind of an interesting way to introduce him because you're not really sure who to think would be the villain in that situation because of the way that they portray Nihilus getting in the ship, which I think is a really cool way to kind of do that. Put a few points in her for pistol so I can shock her. You put a warp there. That's kind of one of the perks of bringing a Caden along, is he can make your heals a little bit stronger.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the Normandy.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, now we're gonna head across the tram once we kill a few more Geth. Then we're gonna go after the beacon, which I think we're rearing in on the end of the introduction mission. Actually, I can't remember how to get in cover. No. Okay, you just left click down into it. It's different than the other Mass Effect games. Ooh, big boy. Let's work and sabotage. The boats overheat their gun, and you can pretty much take them out pretty safely. Each individual ability gets its own cooldown, which is kind of different from the other ones where you get one mass cooldown. It's kind of different because each ability's cooldown, you can see warp still isn't up from when I hit the destroyer, whereas in the new one you'd have a global cooldown for everything, but it would be like a 3-second, 4-second cooldown before you can use another just ability in general, where in this one it's 20 to like 25 seconds base. And then
set the charges, destroy the
you
entire
can't
colony.
use
Leave
that
no
ability.
evidence
You can still use like, so you can hit a singularity or a lift into a singularity or a lift into an area throw, and then you can pretty much nature kill people by putting them out of play. Saren kind of interacting with the beacon. So we have 5 minutes to disable 4 bombs. Easily enough, one is right here, so it's really like 4 minutes, 50 seconds to disable 3. And there's a lot of Geth in this area. use the row there, put him down. Put a warp there. There, now he's in trouble. Let's get here, disarm this. Shock troopers will jam your map so you can't see where enemies are, which pretty much just makes these guys priority targets. Snipers have next to no health. Caden's down. That's fine. Use a Does first aid not? It's been so long since I played Mass Effect 1. I don't think first aid heals down teammate. That's fine. Pick that up. I got the last bomb right here. They were pretty much just gonna blow the tramway so no one can get to the beacon, but we beat them to it. There we go. Kate should be back up. Now the only person here who gets passive health regen would be Ashley. She's a soldier. Get Tusk to the right. Row on him. Do it down. There we go. Now in this you have to be careful because I've been playing a lot of what's the game? Where I get to have my teammates revive me. Final Fantasy 15. Where my teammates, so I have to remember that even though I'm low health, I still have to watch my health. With Striker 2, there we go. Heatsink, there we go. Charms just unlocked all the way so I can start getting my Paragon Renegade up. Keep bringing my warp up. You keep bringing first aid up. Put 2 points inside this. Unlock shotguns. Then she gets things like Carnage, which is absolutely massive for a soldier because that's pretty much their other armor shred, whereas I have warp. And then I think other than Vanguard,
Normandy,
who gets
the beacon
warp
is
as well, I don't think
amazing.
anyone else really has an
Prothean
armor
technology.
shred,
Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing
which is
anything
huge
like
when
that
you get
they
to
took it up.
when you fight things like Krogans or
Something must have activated
some of the really beefed up
Roger, Normandy.
Geth.
Standing by.
Which is actually,
Shepard!
that moment's kind of funny
No, don't touch
because
him. It's too dangerous.
if he doesn't throw him out, Ashley out of the way, this is the game of Ashley.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
We have our first look at one of the
humans may
Asari,
have
and
used
it's
it.
more evidence that Saren's the bad guy.
This human
Doctor! Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador, and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright, so there I can kind of, I think that would be a good point to wrap it up. We went to Eden Prime, had the beacon blow up on us, met some of the key characters that'll be playing a role. Didn't get to introduce much of the lore yet other than on the Reapers, but I think more of that will kind of get covered the next time we're on the Citadel and we meet more of other races such as the Turians, the Solarians, the Saurians, Corians. But until next time, thank you and goodbye.